I start things, I get excited, and then I quit. Every time something doesn't work quickly, I move on. And I keep questioning myself if I'm being inconsistent or disciplined or just confused. It leaves me feeling like I'm doing everything but nothing at the same time. So I keep asking myself, what do I really identify as? What is my real purpose? And as a result of constantly asking myself these questions, I get to discover that identity is not something you discover first and then act from. Identity is something that condenses over time through repeated patterns or behaviors. So all I've been trying to do this whole time is trying to become or discover myself without being or staying in a place for a long time enough for identity to form. So it was like my nervous system kept pulling me back to safety. So say I start something and that gives me excitement and joy and novelty. When result doesn't come fast or yield result quickly, I tend to give up. So being uncertain then triggers my nervous system and then tells my brain, abort, try something new. Then there's a new idea and suddenly there's dopamine plus a rush of, I would say, relief. So this cycle literally goes on repeat. And then I realized that it was indeed self-protection disguised as exploration. I kept saying to myself, oh, I haven't found something that I could do for the rest of my life. But now I'm learning that that's is a false requirement in the first place. I do not need a forever identity, a lifelong calling, or a permanent passion. All I need is a 3 to 6 month calendar because consistency doesn't come from loving something forever. It comes from committing to a time-bound season even when feelings change, because these do happen a lot of times. There is no activity that gives dopamine every time without result. I mean, that's just not how humans work. Dopamine comes and goes, meaning stays. And meaning comes from keeping promises to yourself, not the outcomes. So I'm tasking myself that for the next 6 months, I am choosing to stay, not trying to discover myself. No identity pressure, no purpose pressure, just staying long enough for identity to naturally form by itself. And I am open that this journey reflects just that. This series is just me documenting what I'm learning as I go. So if you're in this phase too, all I can say is you're not behind. Welcome to the things I'm learning in my 20 series, part 1. And that will be all for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.